It's September 26th. We went 0-1 yesterday. We had San Diego minus 122, played a favorite. That's amazing because we can't seem to win favorites. We've done really well. That puts us at what? 23 and 13 over the last 19 days. And I swear to God, like we played 8 favorites. I think we've lost every favorite in that 23 and 13 list of games. Today we got 2 dogs for you. We're not even, there's a couple favorites that were pretty compelling, but I'm going to stick to dogs. Dogs are making us money. The first game is Cincinnati plus 100. This game actually had Cincinnati open as minus 112 as a very, very slight favorite. Obviously, you can see the predictive confidence over here has the Cincinnati at 46%. It has Cleveland at 26%. That's a 20% delta or difference. That is the key metric. That's what I use. The model basically looks at the stats you can see here, some of the key offensive stats. It looks at the money line, it looks at the pitching, it looks at the road home records and win percentages, and it's a combination of things, but it believes Cincinnati is the favorite. Look at this a little bit closer. You can see the Passan model is 4-4. It's actually not bad. I mean, at least we're looking at a tie based on the Passan model. Go to the last 10 games, you can see that Cincinnati's 4-6. Teams that are 4-6 are hitting 42% in the last month at 53 and 74, negative 20 units. Not compelling. Cleveland here is 5-5. Teams that are 5-5, ironically, just one game better in the last 10 games are 54%, 63 and 54, and plus 3 units. I don't put a lot of weight in the last 10 games, but I do like to point it out. It's an interesting data point. The split percentage down here at 84%, 89% of the money, 84% of the split, those teams are hitting 63%, which sounds really good until you know that 52 and 31 is actually negative 4 units. Again, not a selling point, but again, it's about the predictive confidence in the overall model. Road dogs, we have 2 road dogs today. This is the first one, they're hitting 42% in the last month at 72 and 100, but plus 0.092 units. Even with a 42% win percentage playing dogs, that's plus money. I wouldn't count that as much plus money, but it's technically plus money. The pitching matchup is something I do look at closely. You can see here Green is a 1.35 whip. Those players between 1.31 and I think 1.45 are hitting 45% at 44 and 53 and negative 8.5 units. Whereas you go down here to the Cleveland pitcher, won't try to pronounce his name. He's at 1.26. He falls in the low tier at 63% win percentage, 99 and 58, and plus 9.8 units. The whip is important. He's about 0.9 better. It's still relatively close. Go to ERAs, and you can see that you've got Green over here at 4.24, and Cleveland pitcher is at 4.6. So while the Cleveland pitcher has got a better whip, his ERA is actually higher. It's basically a wash. What else do we have on this game? I think that's all the key kind of data points that I typically point out. The thing I will say about this game is this is not a 3 or 4 unit kind of play. It's a 1 unit play for me. I do like Cincinnati. I think this is a good bet. It's a good value bet, but it's not. I'm not going to go crazy, so it's 1 unit. The next game down here coming up pretty quickly should be the Yankees. I've got the Yankees. The model actually shows the Yankees as a -2 on 55, -53. I don't think I've played a game where the predictive confidence was that close or even negative a point or two. But at +1 and 45, I love the value, and I'm going to play it for a unit. I'm not going crazy. It's end of the year. I'm excited to get to the playoffs. That's really honestly where I think we'll get some real value bets and see some opportunities to make some money. But look at the game closer. Again, the Passan model doesn't have a favorite. Last 10 games, New York at 6-4 would be hitting 54% in the last month. Toronto at 7-3 would be hitting 57%. 54 versus 57% is really pretty small. Not gonna go crazy about that. I do like that New York is in that 38% of the split range. Those teams are hitting 43% at 55 and 72 at negative 2.9 units. That does not sound compelling, but we are fading the public. The money is bigger on the one side with a smaller percentage of bets, which is encouraging. I will tell you that basically the matchup of the pitchers, King over here has a 1.12 whip, whereas Gossman has 1.20, fall in the same category. Both pitchers are at 63% in the last month, and that with those stats. Then you go to the ERA. King has a 2.66, which is really good. Gossman has a ERA of, what does it say here? 3.29. Both fall under the 3.5 range, which hit 62% in the last month. Again, it's a wash. So the pitching is going to be very tight. This game might be a good underplay as well, but I don't do over-unders. The point is basically the pitching is even. You're getting tremendous value on the Yankees at plus 145. The splits are really good. The Road Dogs are still at 42%, which again is 0.092 positive. It's not overly compelling. And as far as the home road records, you can see that New York's 1 game under and Toronto's about 8 games or about 7 games over. So you might give Toronto a 52% a chance to win this game, 53%. It's not much over 50%. But we're getting, 1.5 times our money on New York getting almost a 50% opportunity. So tremendous value. I'm putting the unit on both games. I'm not going to go crazy. I want to close out the year, keep building the bankroll, get ready to put myself in a position, put you in a position if you're tailing to make some money on the playoffs. Obviously, football will make some money as well. We've done well on those. I'm on college football. I think on Saturday I was 6-0. NFL was really rough over the weekend. I think I ended up 3-4. I have the units on the breakdown. I do keep track of the units and the win percentages for football. For baseball, I haven't done it because I don't really care about the win percentages. Like I said, if you're 42% on dogs and you're making money, the win percentage doesn't matter. People like to point that out. I'm not going to go crazy about that. I will track it for those that people want to see it, but it's not a great metric. Anyway, I hope you guys are winning your money. You guys are doing well, and I'll put out some picks tomorrow. Good luck with your games tonight, and have a good day.